the Board of Public County Commissioners, and we will call this meeting to order. First up, let's start with attendance, please, beginning with Ms. Mitchell.
Cynthia Mitchell, County Attorney.
Paula McFeeters.
Brandon Matthews, Interim CAO.
Thank you very much. And Commissioner Swearingen is excused today. First up, I would like to tee up Dr. Brandon Matthews with any county operational updates.
So we have a request to backfill a position that kind of falls outside of the exceptions to that policy. It's coming from Planning and Development, so Ms. Wagner is here. She's currently the Deputy Director to kind of talk about what that position is. I'll tee it up as it's a lead planner position, grade 10. It is not an addition to the budget. It exists. It's just currently vacant. I think that person moved on, and so they need to backfill that position, and I'll let Jen provide all the reasons why.
Thank you so much, Dr. Matthews. As he indicated, this is just to backfill a recently vacated position. It is not creating a new position, and we're not adding to our existing staff. We have streamlined our staff, so it really is a position that's necessary. We are also hoping to, actually, we will be backfilling this at a lower rate than what it was originally vacated at. The individual that left had been with us for a while and had climbed the ladder, so to speak. So as a public-facing agency, we're already operating very lean. Currently right now, since our GIS planning analyst, she has now changed her focus from a lot of planning stuff over to building. She is dealing with addressing, and that has been a monumental task. So that's taken her out of the realm of planning to be able to assist with the higher level application types. So really that leaves us with right now 2 planners. One that's doing all the high level items, and then there's a planner one that's doing some of the lower level plus an assistant planner. So this is definitely a vital need to be filled.
Thank you, ma'am. Can you just talk about kind of what a lead planner does day in, day out? Kind of what type of projects do they contribute to?
Certainly. They do a lot of like the subdivision items, the higher level processes that require more tenured experience, more knowledge base than what you get with somebody that might come right out of college. A lead planner is also a huge assistance to my role. I rely on that individual to assist with training and mentoring some of the less seasoned staff. And they will take on some duties and responsibilities that I need to hand off, and so I can take care of some other items that have been added to my plate.
I don't have any other questions. I think obviously we want you to have the tools that you need and the staff that you need to do the work. So it sounds like a kind of a right-hand position to you in terms of what you need to administer your duties. So I don't have any issues with that.
I agree, and I'm supportive of this. And I did just want to say, for public awareness, I really appreciate you coming in here and just kind of making the case. And for each one of these jobs where we have a vacancy that we have someone come in here and ask to backfill, Dr. Matthews, can you kind of comment on, you don't have to give us an exact number, but maybe there's probably 2 or 3 positions for every one that gets backfilled that we are holding vacant at least for a time period. Is that an accurate statement?
I'd say that's accurate. I mean, just off the top of my head, I can think of probably a handful in our road and bridge area right now that we're trying to hold before we fill in order to kind of benefit from the savings in the short term. And so you're right, for the positions that do absolutely have to be filled immediately, there are those that we're just not filling immediately because they're not critical in the moment, but they will be critical 2 months down the road, 3 months down the road.
If I may add to that, we are currently right now, in addition to this lead planner position that was recently vacated, we are holding 2 other planning positions vacant. So we are operating at a streamlined capacity right now, and we are not fully staffed.
When you say planning positions, are you talking about planning department positions, or are you talking about planner positions? Planner
positions. I have a planner 2 and a planner 1 that are being held in vacancy savings.
We appreciate that. Thank you. And I think, when the CFO, Mr. Craig McBrain, presented some of our salary numbers, that's the reason we are tracking lower, is because departments are working really, really hard to maintain operations at a bare minimum level staffing wise right now. And we appreciate you and the planning department, but we appreciate all the county departments and elected offices doing the same. So
thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Wagner. Thank you.
Anything else, sir?
Nothing else. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Commissioner, anything else for work session today?
Anything else from me?
All righty, ma'am. That will leave us with the county attorney updates. Ms. Mitchell.
Thank you, Commissioners. On this morning's agenda is a request for executive session, and it would be appropriate to go into executive session for the purpose of receiving legal advice on specific legal questions under CRS Section 24.6, 424B, and the specific legal issues are regarding the hearing process to amend a 1041 permit, reorganization of the Human Resources Department, and positions reporting to the Chief Administrative Officer, and the reorganization process.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I would entertain a motion to enter executive session for the reasons cited.
So moved.
And I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We are in executive session.